All right, guys. So moving on to our first story of the day, I am so interested in what might be going on here. So as you can tell, to my right, it's to my left, but like to my right, we have something very interesting. So if you're wondering, by the way, I should post this story in the chat down below. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, then this article will be in the description box. So apparently Shout Factory is going way, way, way back. They've still releasing Hurricaneger and newer Sentai, like Sentai that are in the 2000s, but they're going way, way, way back. And from the looks of this graphic, they are releasing Fiveman. Now, they have not confirmed whether or not they are releasing Fiveman. However, it does look like Fiveman. So it's a little bit like some people are saying that it's definitely Fiveman. I don't want to say that, but it really does look like Fiveman though. And if you're wondering, well, you know, let's break this down a little bit. By the way, they also show this off in a YouTube video, which is linked in the article. It says, so Super Sentai, we obviously know it's Super Sentai. They said it was going to be Super Sentai. And looking at this logo, you wonder if it's the Fiveman logo. So I actually have the Fiveman logo here. It's right by my head over there, as you can tell. So is it the Fiveman logo? I mean, it could be, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It definitely, moving it on, it looks like it fits, but it is so obscured. It's done in a way that definitely, it's pretty good to have us talking. And the reason why is because I know some people might be like, oh, but it clearly has to be the Fiveman logo. I mean, look at it. But a lot of Sentai look, I don't want to say a lot of Sentai, but certain Sentai from the late 80s, or, 90s, kind of look a little bit similar, especially when blurred like this. Now, why wouldn't they go back to Fiveman? After all, they did Jetman. Fiveman is the year before. They have been going in chronological order, so it would make sense that they're doing Fiveman. And again, if you want to know what the Fivemen look like, unobscured, uncensored, that is them right there. So again, you do wonder, like, is this Fiveman? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that yes, it is, but they are posing in a way that I've never seen Fiveman pose before. Granted, I've also never seen Fiveman, so some of you guys, if you are Fiveman fans, maybe you can say down below, hey, no, this is definitely them. But as far as we know right now, Shout Factory has not said anything confirming that it is them. All they've said is we're doing another Sentai. It's going to be one pre-Zeo Ranger, which to me is such a huge deal because as someone who grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, who's enjoyed Super Sentai a lot. Obviously, I have a bunch of DVDs on my shelf. I just freaking bought Jetman because they were having a sale, and of course, what wouldn't I get Jetman? So I got it, and so I have a bunch of Sentai from Shout Factory on my shelf, but I don't know. I had a feeling that maybe they would have skipped Fiveman if they were going to go back farther. Maybe they go to something a bit more popular in the fan community. Nothing against Fiveman, but stuff like Live Man, Mask Man, Change Man, I would say, is pretty popular. Overseas more so, I think, than in the US, but definitely a Live Man or a Mask Man. So the fact that they went right to, or seemingly are going right to Fiveman, is pretty damn cool. So I hope this is the case. I don't know if I'll be picking this set up, or at least I don't know if I'll be picking it up at $60. But even then, I've also never bought one of the Sentai sets at full price. I've either got them on eBay or during Shout Factory sales or from friends. So I want this to be Fiveman only because it would just make sense to do it chronologically, but I don't know if I'd be picking it up immediately. Either way, though, they got us talking. I'll say that much. So I want to say that it sucks that they've obscured it, that they haven't just shown it to us right off the bat. But you know what? They wanted to get us talking, and damn it, a lot of people online are talking and speculating. But remember, it is speculation because we don't know just yet. I mean, it looks like Live Man, but we don't, because of the V's, especially on the chest. Looks like the obscured V's, but the V's for 5. But we don't know just yet. But I want to hear what you guys have to say down below, either in the chat or in the comment section on our YouTube channel. What do you guys think? Do you think it's Fiveman? Do you think it isn't Fiveman? Do you think that this is a wise decision for them to go for Fiveman? And would you buy it? So are you interested in buying this? Or are you a bit like me? You're kind of like, maybe if I find it online for a sale. I'm not saying I'd never want Fiveman in my collection, but it is, how crazy is it, by the way, guys, that we are getting so much Sentai in the US that we can actually sit here and go, I don't know if I want that one. how amazing is it that we've gotten to that point with Super Sentai? I mean, we've gotten almost all of the 90s. We've gotten, because I think Fiveman is 1990, because I'm pretty sure Turbo started in 89. Let me actually check that right now as we're talking about this. But still, we've gotten so much Super Sentai that we can actually sit back and go, I don't know if I want that one. Let's see here. Yeah, 1990. That's what I thought. Because Jetman, because Z Ranger was 92, and of course 91 was Jetman. So, yeah, no, it's just, to me anyway, it is so crazy that we are able to be in a world where we can say, I don't know if I want that Sentai. Because for me, the 90s was huge. I can't think of, maybe O-Ranger as one that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I can't think of a 90s Sentai that I wouldn't want on my shelf. It's why I have most of them on my shelf. So I can't think of one that I wouldn't want, but 90s that have been released so far, of course, because it's still technically a 90s Sentai, but 90s that have been released so far that were adapted into Mighty Morphin. So to be able to go back like this and go, I don't know, we've made it, guys. We've done it. We've gotten to that point. That's an amazing milestone. But again, like I said earlier, before this little mini rant, tell me what you guys think about all of this stuff down below.